Hello Libra, this is Elijah Keating from wisdomseekers.net for December 2018 energy. Let's see what it has in store for us. Oh, I'm trying something new. Bear with me if I make a few interesting mistakes. The first card that I pulled was Nurture. And nurture, always, and an old refrain of mine, always nurture yourself first. Because the fuller your cup is, the more you can nurture others. It's like being in the airplane when the oxygen masks fall. They always tell you, do it yourself first so you can help your children or any others that need it. So nurturing is something that is we don't do enough of it in our lives. There's some people who are selfish and they always want for themselves. But in truth, we don't nurture ourselves enough. We don't forgive ourselves enough. We don't love ourselves enough. So we don't pamper ourselves in the correct way enough. So let's see what the first card is for the base is a card. And that's very exciting. The base card is the Empress. And the Empress is all about nurturing. It's about accepting that into your life which is positive and powerful, and recognizing yourself for the most powerful human being in your universe. And each of us is a universe unto ourselves energetically. We are indeed the center of our own universe. She also has not control, but deals well with her subconscious. So the subconscious has this thing going on. They want us to know something. They put roadblocks in our way. So if you have a deal with your subconscious, the subconscious goes knock, 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 you answer it right away instead of ignoring it, then your life becomes a lot easier. You get a tiny twinge, acknowledge it, look into it, find out. Because that tiny twinge can turn into a car wreck or a loan default or something else. But if you answer it as soon as you get that twinge, then it could be, oh, I get a feeling. It's simple as that. Look at it, acknowledge it, say, yes, I do, and will deal with it. But you have to mean it. Can't lie to the subconscious, it already knows. But this woman, she's powerful. And she's powerful in a way that she doesn't care what other people think about her. I mean, she dances to her own drummer, basically. If she wants to wear her hair in a style that's out of fashion, she does. And that is the energy for Libra right now. It is time to be powerful in your own way. And that's what is the basis, and this is the card that covers us. And this is I'm sorry, my dogs think it's time to play. This is what covers us. This is the Prince of Cups. And the Prince of Cups is a gentleman who's very, well, young, of course, because he's a prince, but sensitive and caring, etc., etc. I prefer the energy behind it, and the energy is one who is willing to support, be sensitive to our needs, be it whomever, male, female, does not matter, will lend strength and balance, but there's still a place for change and growth. And you see that he carries the chalice, or the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail was what the King Arthur's knights chased after or went hunting for. And it was the Holy Grail was the cup that Jesus drank out of at the Last Supper. But for us, the Holy Grail is probably something a little more personal to us. It could be how we view ourselves. It could be emotional stability. It could be that we want to make millions of dollars, and that is our goal in this lifetime. Whatever that is, go for it. Feel free. Because you have right now, you have that support. You have that energy. What is behind us is the Ten of Swords. And let us hope that is behind us. Who needs slings and arrows and swords in our back? And as you notice, even this person is running towards the sun. Everything is in the back, and they're very ready to fall out. This is something you can deal with. You can let it go. We don't need to hang on to things. Forgive. That is one of the keys to growth. Naturally, you forgive yourself for your part in whatever transpired. And even if it's accepting guilt where there was no guilt to accept, forgive yourself for that. And if it's something that somebody else has done to you, again, you forgive, but not for that person's sake. You forgive for your own sake, because that forgiveness is what will sling you back out into the universe and create a powerful surge forward. And what is directly below us? The Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is generally a business card, because it is a picture of a man who's a businessman looking back and thinking, yeah, I've done pretty good, it's time for a change. Basically, take it as it is time for a change. There are things that are happening that it is time for you to move up a level. I don't need a card for that. The energy is telling me that. Everywhere I look, there is abilities to shift, to change. Things are being thrown in our faces. It all means basically, look at yourself deeply, let go of that which no longer serves, and move forward. It is time to create a change. What is directly in front of you for the next day or two? And it could be a week, because this is for a month. This is the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is protecting that which is his or hers. So there will be a time when you may have to feel like you have to argue with people to explain why you are making this stance. The truth is, you're making this stance, and that's all that matters. You can talk to people. I have found it a lot easier just to say yes or no. If you say yes, then do it. If you say no, don't give them an explanation, because an explanation always leads to a hook where they can argue with you. Yes, I will. No, I won't. So just try yes and no. But don't forget, if you learn the power of no, relearn the power of yes. That is a huge, huge lesson. All right. And what's above us? This is the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands, again, is a business card. But lately it's meant taking control of your future, taking control of your own life. And it's exactly what I've been reading for you, Libra, for the last couple of minutes. Take control of that which belongs to you. Take your future and make it your own. You don't have to rely on anybody else's ideas of what is needed. Yes, we do have to live with each other. And yes, sometimes we do have to bend a little. But that is not the part of taking control of your future that's important. It's when you give away your power. And it's very easy to give away your power. You can obsess. You can be angry and frustrated at the circumstances. That is giving away your power. Don't waste your time with that. Just say, okay, this is what's happening. What can I do about it? Do I want to do A or B? And B is harder, but it will get me the results I want. Might be time to do B, even if it's frustrating. And I can't tell you what A or B is unless you come for a reading. Wink, wink. Okay, and where we're heading is, this is the Princess of Pentacles. The Princess of Pentacles is a charming young lady who's in a place that's very beautiful. She's comfortable and happy. She's not outrageously bouncy, which is well, you don't want to be bouncy in life, because that means you're not really there. I'm going to switch to this side for a bit. But she's full of energy. She's not necessarily completely at wisdom, but she is very, very close to it. And she's comfortable in her own skin. And also, again, it's a money card, so that is always a pleasure. And what comes after that is that you're probably going to create a change this this December, but it's not a change you've thought out. It's a change you will do on the spur of the moment. You have the horse in there, and the horse is usually a sign of you looked after. So go ahead, make that change, because I suspect it will not be a thought out change, but it will be interesting. You will be okay. And what comes after that? This is the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords is a card of courage, a deep courage. It's remaining in balance, moving forward in balance. You may not know how you're going to reach a certain point, but you know that with 100% surety, you are going to reach that point. That is a very powerful card. I am not going to stop on that one. Well, I may stop on that. Let's see what this one is. Yeah, stop. Because basically it says this is a card of change too, or a very sharp, smart woman who's in your life. But as an energy, it is a card of change, but it's a card of powerful change in that your heart opens. And when your heart opens, the potential for unlimited shifting and positivity is enormous. Okay, I am going to stop there, because first of all, we got nurture, and this has been all about nurturing yourself, all about being empowerment to yourself. So what does that bring us? It brings us stability and joy. And stability and joy ultimately is what we are looking for. We want a life that's predominantly stable, but we want to be happy at the same time. That doesn't mean you can't go out and climb Mount Rushmore. No, you don't want to climb that. I think that's illegal. You can go out and climb the Andes or Kilimanjaro, whatever. You can do all these wonderful, exciting things that are a little bit dangerous, but you still have the stability in your life that gives you the potential to do all these awesome things. Go out and do, but do it from a core of self-power. And that, Libra, is that. Namaste.